Today, we're visiting unique homes in England, Brazil, and Canada. Thank you for joining in this journey. Please subscribe and click the notification bell to receive our latest videos if you haven't done so yet. Meet Secular Retreat, located in England and designed by Mole Architects. Secular Retreat is set on a remote Devon hilltop with Monterey pines for company. It's bold, strong, enigmatic, and sculptural. It has presence but at the same time a low visual impact in a high location. The sighting works from all angles, the wildness of the place captured in this still tableau of trees and man-made form. It's an innovative and groundbreaking use of rammed concrete. Tests and trials of the hand-rammed concrete mix and aggregates were patiently carried out before starting the layers representing each day's formwork lift. No reinforcements were used in the walls. It's a handcrafted building that required time, patience, and sticking to the principles to come to fruition. The result, as intended, is an experiential space. The mass and weight of the concrete supported and cantilevered above is impressive. The firmness and permanence are palpable, a feeling that it will last longer than us. The tonal and textural handling is a key quality. The experience is not about intimacy or privacy, but of retreat in the sense of escape from the ordinary and familiar. The main living space is lofty and formed by the plane of the stone floor and poured concrete soffit. Underfloor heating and the thermal mass of concrete walls, columns, and soffit contribute to a very comfortable space from which to enjoy looking out on 360 degrees open landscape whilst being sheltered from the elements by large framed glazing. This retreat's been hand-built in a method and with materials that have a very long life. Even its cohorts, the Monterey pines, will eventually have younger replacements. The planted hedgerow mix landscape around it will mature and the rammed concrete will have lichen growth. This retreat will be here for a long time and be experienced by many. Let's visit the Fold House, designed by architecture studio Partisans. The Fold House reveals a dramatic, wavy roof that dips into the ground before curving back up toward a two-story guest house, its surfaces clad in compression-bent wood. A dipping timber and steel overhang outlines the architecture of the Fold House, a robust dwelling that folds into the hillside contours in southern Ontario, Canada. The structure encompasses an elegant, neat pool and wood-lined, spacious living spaces. The pool pavilion rests on the lower part of the slanting hill, its dip hosting an external staircase that step onto the oak-lined roof, rising to meet the two-story guest houses at the far end. The residential architecture features a green roof that blends into the landscape. The sweeping roof that houses the swimming pool creates a light-filled cavernous entrance and lobby space that diverges toward the door at the back and a corridor that leads into the guest house ground floor. The stacked, rounded guest houses are clad in vertical wooden strips with windows placed in a checkerboard pattern to maximize sunlight received across seasons and reduce solar gain during summers. Timber also dominates most of the residential design, including 3 bedrooms and the kitchen area on the lower floor. 1 out of the 4 attached bathrooms here presents a fresh pop of color with a backdrop of jewel green square tiles and fittings with accents of gold. Meet Rio House, designed by Olson Kundig architects. This private retreat adjacent to the Tioco National Park outside of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is a rational steel and glass box supported by 2 concrete piers. The primary design goal was to make the house as small as possible within its tropical jungle setting. The 1,500 square foot house rises into the rainforest canopy, a secluded hideaway for the owner couple to retreat from the city and connect with the natural landscape. The home is sited in harmony with the wilderness of its tropical jungle setting. Essentially a steel and glass box, the house hovers above the land supported structurally by 2 concrete piers, one of which also functions as an indoor-outdoor fireplace. Tucked into the Jucara palm and Cariniana trees, the north end of the home contains a single bedroom, while the south end opens to views of the city, sea, and Rio's famous Christ the Redeemer statue. Below, a screened porch and outdoor kitchenette allow the owners to engage the landscape. Painted marine-grade stainless structural steel, the home's primary material, stands up to the humid climate where corrosion is a concern. Manual gizmos on pivot windows and retractable window walls, as well as a solar water heating system, allow the home to function during intermittent power outages. Local construction techniques are incorporated inside and outside the home, from board-formed concrete site walls and colorful plaster interior walls to the Brazilian wood and stained concrete floors, a common vernacular tradition. Thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe and turn on the bell to hear about our latest videos if you haven't done so yet. Stay tuned.